Today on Profs Huddle, we take a look at fall sports here at Rowan University. We have highlights of men and women's soccer, cross country, and the field hockey team has reached the Final Four.
We'll also take a look at women's volleyball as they take the NJAC championship title. And Profs Huddle starts now.
Welcome to Profs Huddle. I'm Kyle Hoos.
And I'm Joey Franklin.
Joey, we have so many games we got to talk about. I know basketball is going on now, but we're going to get to that in a later episode. But we got volleyball, field hockey, cross country, soccer. What is your go-to game?
All winners. My personal favorite game has to be volleyball. I mean, they're on a tear. Brooke Adams setting up beautifully. Oh my gosh, it's just overall a great game, and I cannot wait to cover it.
Yeah, I mean, I know Natalie Ogden's out there doing her thing. I mean, volleyball is really getting cooking. But now we got to talk about field hockey. Field hockey is where it's at. So to get things started, let's take a look at how dominant this field hockey team has been for Rowan. While winning the NJAC and hosting Division III playoffs, this team is ready to win it all. So taking a look, we see Christina Casagnola at midfield, passing it around. Julie Patron is now working the sideline. She'll be pushing up forward. Defenders are trying to clash in. She's starting to weave in and out, tries to pass it, gets a goal, no goal. Then we see Christina Casagnola. She's going to turn 3 defenders and shoots, no goal. This defense has really been giving them some trouble. Now we're going to see them passing off the ball, trying to figure out how they're going to do it. Still first, still early. Vanessa DiDonato is going to be cutting in, looking for the pass, wanting to shoot, and no goal. This goalie has been on fire for TCNJ. Now Liz Fox finally with the corner attack. Casanova is going to get the ball. She's going to pass again to Julia Patron. She shoots, and is still no goal. They are really struggling here. Vanessa DiDonato gets the penalty call on her that allows them to take a penalty shot. Julie Patron takes the shot, takes her time, launching it into the left side of the corner, and that's going to lead them 1-0 against TCNJ in the third. Now, they are seconds away from winning this NJAC. Christina Casagnola is just kind of going to be taking this ball, playing keep away, allowing the time just to run out, and they are going to be crowned NJAC championship. They are celebrating, everything's going wild, crowd is going great. Look at those smiles. We are so proud of these Profs. Here's some of the stats. Very similar game for fouls saved, but ended up being a 1-0 win for the Rowan Profs. So, goalie Abby Hainsworth and forward Vanessa DiDonato have been superstars on this dangerous team. Abby averages less than 1 goal a game. That's absolutely crazy. Vanessa has been racking up multiple goal games late in the season and even has a 4-goal game. Let's learn a little bit about them and the incredible season they are having.
Goalie Abby Hainsworth shares how her team has come this far.
I think this has been a really great season for me, and not only because of my own success and like how hard I've been working, but how great my defense is doing, because everybody else on the field is doing a great job of shutting it down before it can even come to me. So I have a really small amount of shots on cage, which has been good as well.
Abby shut out TCNJ in the NJAC to win it all and is now preparing for the NCAA championship run.
That was an amazing feeling. It's always great against TCNJ, especially because we got to shut them out the first time in the season. So shutting them out again is really good. And then we also had a shutout last NJAC, so it's good to keep the streak going.
Vanessa started to explode late in the season. She is a huge part of the victory by setting the Profs up with a game-winning penalty shot.
I feel like definitely in the beginning of the season I wasn't really confident with my abilities, and I feel like once my team supported me and I felt more comfortable in my position since I did change positions kind of, I built the confidence up, and having a team behind me and setting me up for success was really cherry on top.
Abby and Vanessa are prepared to defend their home turf right here in Glassboro.
We watched their film before when they were versing Cabrini on Wednesday, and then we're just looking forward to hopefully getting some goals in the back of the cage and then making sure that we keep them shut down.
Moving on to volleyball, let's talk about this killer game as the women's team has that dog mentality as they powered through Kane, beating them 3-1. The first game was one to watch as both teams put up a hard fight. Vanessa Hutchinson was a serving magician in this game's outing. Brooke Adams, per usual, with the butter set to Natalie Ogden, who missiles this down for a Rowan point. With the game tied up, Jenna Call says, "How you doing?" to that Kane defense, leaving them frozen like Elsa. Profs with the game point makes a nice save, and Ogden hits it over the net for the set. First, fast forward to the fourth and final set of the match. Rowan was hot, not giving up a lead, gets a nasty block as they were determined to take down Kane. With the potential final play, a chance to win it all, Simone Sopranos bumps it up to Brooke Adams, who sets it up to Jenna Call for the final play. Emotions are running high, look at them celebrate, and well deserved. We'll take a look at the scoreboard here, 3-1. Very good game for the Profs as they win the NJAC title.
The men's soccer team had quite the late season turnaround. After starting off 3-3-1, they have been really picking it up and start stacking wins. With controlling their fate into the NJAC championship, the guys traveled up to Clifton, New Jersey to play Montclair State. The Profs are walking into Montclair, ready to put a stamp on the NJAC and make some noise. We see them lined up with their North Jersey rivals, Montclair. Montclair tries to get a quick shot on goal, but is ultimately taken away. Profs get an unlucky crossbar that bounces off, and there's still no goal. We're going to see Chad Yates pass it to David Caputo, and he strikes it in for a 1-0 lead. We see how excited they are. This is huge for them to be up 1-0. Again, the Profs make a drive down the field. They find Caputo again as he sends his ball in the air perfectly, and it has the distance to go in for goal number 2. The teammates are celebrating as a 2-0 lead. Now, we're going to get to a great shot. This is our slow-mo shot for the third goal. This thing is a beauty. Bouncing around his feet, finding its way into the goal. We're going to see his signature celebration for the third time. Shirt over the hat. It's going to be great. The team wins the NJAC against Montclair State. Look at those champions there celebrating with the trophy. Overall, great job by the Profs. Now here's some stats. Ultimately around the same shots, around the same saves, and the same foul, but Rowan leads 3-0. Rowan men's cross country placed first in the NJAC championship, marking Rowan's 24th overall conference title and its first since 2017. Rowan women's cross country placed third in the NJAC championship with a total of 72 points. Justin Kelly won the individual title, taking the top spot. Kelly is Rowan's 27th runner to win the title and the first since Daniel Henry back in 2018. The Profs finished with 28 points, with all 5 scorers placing in the top 10. For women's, Anna Sace placed 4th in the overall meet, with her covering the 6K course in 23 minutes, 12 seconds, and 1 millisecond. Great job by the Profs for them on the cross-country team. But now, the weather is rapidly changing in our lovely town of Glassboro. And as the Profs start moving around the country to compete, our very own Monty King Hills is ready to prepare us for Mother Nature. Monty?
Thanks, guys. We got a bunch of different games this weekend and a bunch of different temperatures, so let's get into it. On Friday, we got a football game right here in Glassboro. Going to be 65, but the rain is going to be present. It's going to stay light, but pick up in the second half, so be sure to bring an umbrella. This weekend, the NCAA Field Hockey Tournament is being hosted right here at Rowan. It's going to be a nice 54, partly cloudy, but gust up to 20 miles per hour. We know it's not going to get the Profs down, but I had to tell you anyway. Also on Saturday, the men's soccer team is up in Hoboken. It's going to be 51 and partly cloudy. And we have the same situation down in Virginia Beach for women's soccer. Just a little bit warmer at 55. On Sunday, women's basketball. It's going to be 47 and sunny out when you walk into the gym. And once you get inside, it's going to be a cool 72, nice and lit inside. Perfect temperature for a game on the hardwood. And that's all I got today. Tossing it back to Joey and Kyle in the studio.
As seasons are ending in championships and others are preparing to begin, Profs Huddle will always keep you in the loop. Until next time, I'm Kyle Hoos.
And I'm Joey Franklin. Go Profs.